As the person who's somewhat known in this community for the gaming stuff, at least some of you know me for that, I thought it'd be worth going over the next collaboration that it looks like VeVe is going to have. I want to go through what we think we might see and what I think we should be seeing, or something that we should aspire to be seeing. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z right here. Huge anime, new release coming out soon. Mr. Muck1ETH wrote on Twitter, how would you rate VeVe for securing premium brands? David, you coming back with letter D is coming. Now, honestly, me not being switched on, I didn't really care, to be honest. I didn't really think that much. And, well, everyone seemed to, see something. And I figured I would cover this because Fortnite is one of the games that I've spent a lot of time on, shall we say. Not from necessarily playing the game, but also by building platforms and communities in Fortnite. Been around since 2017. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Justin Taylor, who is the head of consumer product marketing at Twitter, wrote, Fortnite continues to impress with their range of IP, social experiences, and world building. Epic is light years ahead of anyone else trying to develop a metaverse, and it's not even close. Now, here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people get very excited about Dragon Ball and VeVe, and I can understand that. You might remember over a year ago now, was it? Jeez. I made a video talking about Disney, right? And realistically, how it's looking like we would see Disney at some point, looking at the different factors behind that, etc. Now, after Disney dropped, it kind of led a spark in my head, and you might have noticed that that's kind of where I dropped off a little bit posting, was because I realized that what I was looking for in VeVe isn't quite matched up with reality right now. That being said, what I'm getting at here specifically is that what we're seeing right here with Dragon Ball is a huge IP. We've already seen Disney as a huge IP. Huge IP are great. They're important. They really are. But I do think that we've placed a lot of thoughts on stuff like, the investor side, right, with cash out and stuff. And I understand those are all really important things by all means. When we're talking about the product and growth, we've been talking about influencer advertising and stuff. I don't necessarily think that we're even in the place where that would be smart, because right now, yes, we have collectibles. They're important to you and I most of the time, at least, because they're NFTs for one. There's a lot of stuff that's already being done with AR, which looks really cool. It's not the same as VeVe by any means. VeVe does have a really cool product. But that being said, what we're going to go over right now is kind of like Fortnite is a great way to look at what is possible with a digital collaboration with an IP. Because VeVe has a lot of them by now, and it's really cool how we have, animated cars and, this AR stuff, but how long does that stay as an important part of someone's life? Well, here let's have a look at Fortnite X Dragon Ball's gameplay trailer. I'm really hoping this isn't copyrighted, the music. It's actually really loud. Let me turn it down. Okie dokie. See, when we see or think about the VeVeverse, we're thinking that we want something where people can spend as much time and want to spend all their time, basically, or as much time as possible in the verse, right? The current system we have right now is meant to be the souvenir shop or whatever else David, you said, months ago. Now, when I see this on Fortnite, and I'm not saying VeVeverse should be Fortnite, but I'm saying that we definitely got to learn as far as mass adoption what that looks like here. What keeps people's attention is gamification. It's third place in socialism. Not socialism, but socializing. ism. That being said, this right here was the trailer, and we can see here all these different things that players can do now. If you don't play Fortnite, you don't know what is and isn't like real. Reality is everything you're seeing here is basically gameplay, right? So you see here these characters can all basically, they're just existing in Fortnite. You see them using, sort of doing these fights and stuff. These are emotes in Fortnite, so you can travel around the island and you can emote. You see that they are doing the Super Saiyan thing. I actually don't know Dragon Ball Z well at all, so do forgive me. But you can see that there's like this laser fight. These laser fights genuinely happen in Fortnite now. Come to the Dragon Ball Adventure Island, and then we can see them in this island, which actually, let me make it very clear, this is exactly what we've been wanting to see a lot of us in the VeVeverse. People are literally able to just hang out on this beach island and watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm not joking. It's not like clipped up. Like, it's literally like 4 episodes that are going in a loop. And people are able to just watch, hang out with their friends, and chat. Is this not what the VeVeverse is meant to be in some shape or form? That's just what I think. So Fortnite's clearly in a really good place. Obviously, VeVe's a startup. I'm not saying that, VeVe should be here. But again, these are things that we can look towards, right? Because, we're looking at a lot of excitement, but realistically, that excitement comes from the fact of growth. Growth isn't just going to happen, and I think a lot of you know this by now, from investors. It's going to come from the people who want to spend their time on this beautiful island. I mean, look at this place. You got the palm trees, you got the lily pads, you got the buildings. I mean, everywhere has buildings, but you have this vast universe that players can explore and literally be. I think his name's Goku, Beerus, maybe Vegeta, and Bulma. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z, but anyway. That being said, there's also at the point now where there's so much content being added here that there's channels like Top 5 Gaming that have posted 25 secrets in Fortnite Dragon Ball update. In 24 hours, it's on 1 million views.
From Goku and Beerus,
that's a lot.
Here is 20 secrets in the
so these people have essentially gone through the entire Fortnite island and found secrets in the Dragon Ball update. And these are things that I want to see on VeVe. These secrets I want to see being able to uncover in the VeVeverse. Because, and let me actually be very clear, a lot of what they do here is they put in Easter eggs and stuff simply so players go on like an Easter egg hunt. And imagine how much retention that has when people are literally basically doing some sort of storyline and puzzle thing.
Crossover in Fortnite history is in game right now. Dragon Ball Fortnite blew up on social media.
So this was their announcement, was speak, name your wish. And this is the dragon, I guess, above a tree in Fortnite.
So excited to get their hands on the collab. Even if you don't watch Dragon Ball, today's Fortnite update has something special for everyone. New mythics, skins, and even a second battle pass makes this one of the best updates of season 3. So
a battle pass is essentially this portfolio career type thing that you can build out, and as you play more, you get more goodies like new skins, new items, etc.
Break it down. Goku is the main man when it comes to the new Fortnite skin.
And actually, more importantly, battle passes for you lot. You're thinking, I'm hoping that we're thinking about retention for the app, right? Battle passes is literally their retention mechanic, straight up. Like, they bring in new content and stuff, but the battle pass is literally a thing where it's like almost like the MCP in a way. It's like you continue to build on it, you continue to get involved and do things. Essentially in Fortnite, it'll set you challenges, which isn't the MCP necessarily, but you'll be set challenges like travel a certain distance in your car, get a few kills here, etc. And as you do this, you get more in-game items. Like, you might get a cloak or a cape, or you might get a hat or a skin or a dance emote, whatever. But you have to play probably over 100 hours at least per month, I don't know, to get it.
But he is actually joined by 3 other characters from the show. Of course, Vegeta has earned a rightful place in the game alongside Beerus and Bulma. They're the Dragon Ball Super versions of the characters, which shocked a few people, but there's actually an important reason for this, so keep watching if you want to know why. And this is also one of the most unique crossovers that Fortnite has ever done. There's a new tab on the main menu called Power Unleashed. You can look at this new UI and
so what you can see right here, I'll see if he explains it.
It's essentially a Dragon Ball Battle Pass.
Okay, there you go. So it's a Dragon Ball Battle Pass. Again, Battle Passes are essentially retention mechanics that they bring in so that you have to do certain things. So it literally says up here, you can see complete quest to increase your power level and earn Dragon Balls. Are these not things that you want to see in VeVe, right? So you have to collect all 7 Dragon Balls to unlock the Shenron glider. I don't know what that is. It's definitely something to do with Dragon Ball though. And you can see all these different things you can unlock. So sprays, level ups. This is the Super Saiyan emote, I believe, etc., etc. And these are things that you have to play the game for. I've been playing the game to make videos about how to do the quests. This is a grind. I've actually had to do all the quests, and it takes time. For anyone who's actually going for it, like, they're spending a lot of time on Fortnite at the moment.
Be able to increase our power level with challenges. After your power level gets to 120 million, you get this free charging up emote, and some challenges give you more than just power.
So I'm actually going to give a bit more context here. So in this collaboration, they give you multiple different items that you can buy. So you can buy like the skins, you can buy, as in like you can play as certain characters. It might give you an emote, which is something where you do an action with. Normally it's the Super Saiyan charge up thing. But these are things that it would be interesting to see how VeVe could implement more than what we have right now. I mean, realistically, it requires some level of gamification, which we're very far away from right now. But
120 million, you get this free charging up emote, and some challenges give you more than just power. There are quests that will reward you with a Dragon Ball. You gotta earn all 7 to win the free Shenron glider. And it's not just skins and
so
cosmetics.
actually, let me pause that. So these are the challenges that you have to do. So you have to go around the map and open Capsule Corpse, which is a thing in the sky that comes down. You have to drive towards it. Visit a familiar training location. So that's finding a place on the map. You can see all these different things. Now, I don't know how VeVe incorporates this, if this is the level of gamification we get to, but realistically, this is exactly what I think we need to see in some way, shape, or form. We need to see utility from these. We just, whether it's gamification or whatever, like, we need to see some level of utility past the very few who are able to go to cinema events. Like, that's an awesome and great thing. That's, powering the industry continuing going, but what we're looking at here is scale, right? If we're looking at scaling, we need it to be something that can compete with traditional games like Fortnite. So
Dragon Ball, you gotta earn all
7. And let's be clear, I'm patient. I'm just letting you know where I want to see things go for that ultimate sort of North Star. This could take years
to win the free Shenron glider. And it's not just skins and cosmetics. If you drop in game right now, you'll see some new icons in your minimap. And in the middle of a match, these
these are the things that you have to drive towards.
If you're lucky enough to get one, you'll be rewarded with 2 new mythics.
So then there's also this house right here where
there's a 1-to-1 recreation and has the Bulma NPC as a permanent resident.
So this is a character in Dragon Ball. Never watched it, but apparently she's a really big character, and so she sells you stuff in game that is resonant with the game. It's not the game, sorry, the series itself, Dragon Ball. So these are the things that we really want to see. And like, looking at this one right here, this video where we have Ali A, who's playing as Goku, I believe, and look at the interactions that he has with this, and you'll see why this is such a big, well, you might not see, but either way you'll see that it is a big seller.
My gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got both mythics. Someone is here. Let's use.
So literally here, he's found his first player to fight against, and he's doing this Super Saiyan thing.
Oh my goodness! Did you see that?
So that's what we're seeing right now with utility of IP. That's what I think utility of IP is in a huge way. Again, VeVe doesn't need to be this, but I do wonder what VeVe's going to do to really, take part in online culture in a scaled way. It doesn't have to be a game like Fortnite, but we've got to use his IP somehow, I think. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. I'm going to continue doing more of these sorts of ones where I go over like the parallels between different IPs that have been used in digital ways, but let me know what your thoughts are, and have a great day, everyone.